June is Pride Month, and this year, RGV Pride is making some changes. In this week's Made in the 956, Channel 5's Trey Serna is talking to organizers about the history of RGV Pride and what they're doing differently this year.
Anytime that someone asks where it started and I let them know that it started in Harlingen, Texas, they kind of pause and they look a little confused. And I'm like, yeah, it happened here, Harlingen.
Stephen Gano was talking about the Valley's first organized Pride event. In 2013, it was known as Pride in the Park.
The South Texas Equality Project, which is a coalition of individuals from across the Rio Grande Valley, wanted to create a coalition of LGBTQ leaders. And via that coalition, they said, we need to do something that highlights our community, that emphasizes the diversity and the inclusion of our community, and overall the awareness of acceptance and health-related issues that LGBTQ members face here in the Rio Grande Valley.
The event in 2013 was a hit, and organizers knew they were going to need more room. So they relocated again to the Harlingen Sports Complex. That year, also a hit.
That year, they hosted nearly 2,000 people, wow, which was amazing. And from then on, they said, okay, we need to go bigger.
And bigger they went. They then headed over to the McAllen Convention Center and stayed there up until 2019. But then in 2020, our world changed. The COVID-19 pandemic forcing this event, like everything else, to go virtual. By 2021, the event was back to in-person at the Harlingen Convention Center. By the following year, they moved again.
2022 and 2023, we headed off to the island. We said, you know what, we can't beat the Texas heat, right? We can't beat South Texas heat, so let's just have fun and play in it. The Cameron County Amphitheater and Event Center was so much fun. We loved it.
But RGV Pride once again on the move.
I like to tell people we go on the road. It doesn't have a home because as RGV Pride, we are everywhere. And so we want to make sure that we're everywhere.
And this year, they're planning something special.
RGV Pride will be coming back over to the Upper Valley area in McAllen, Texas. And not in June. I want to make sure everyone knows, not in June. We have actually decided to, at this time, beat the South Texas heat, and we're moving our event to October 19th in celebration of LGBTQ plus History Month and the endings of National Hispanic and Latinx Heritage Month.
Despite the change, Stephen tells me RGV Pride and the Valley AIDS Council will still be out at a lot of events this month.
So come on out the entire month of June, celebrate the diverse and inclusive community that is the LGBTQ plus people here in the Rio Grande Valley.
RGV Pride, made in the 956.
To keep up with all the events RGV Pride is doing this month and in October, go to riograndevalleypride.org.